Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome to the second review for the month of October, horror month. Yes, second anime review, I know. And let's take a little trip back in time real quick. As you remember, way back when, I did a first thoughts / impressions video on the anime called Tokyo Ghoul. Now recently, it happened actually 2 months ago really, the anime just came to a closing end. And to be honest with you guys, I was trying to watch it weekly, but then I just stopped. I had no real reason. I just stopped. I just stopped. I don't even have a real full reason why I did really stop watching the anime, but I just recently picked up where I left off in the anime and completed this anime just now. So I'm here to give you guys my thoughts and my review for this anime to finally come full circle after the first thoughts review of this anime. Now, full disclaimer warning, just before I piss anyone off. Sorry, I have to turn off my TV. I did recently hear that there will be a second season for this anime come January 2015. It's not 100% true, I hear, so don't quote me on this, but I hear in Anime News Network that apparently they announced that there is going to be a second season of this anime. Trust me, guys, hopefully it will happen, and we'll finally continue on where the anime left off. But anyway, going into the story of Tokyo Ghoul basically follows a guy named Kaneki Ken after basically trying to go out on a date with this one girl named Rise. So one day, when they're on their date, Rise lures him to this back alley when Rise bites him, and due to some tragic misunderstanding, or tragic unfortunities, or just tragic misfortune, Kaneki was able to basically own Rise's organs, and basically he becomes what's known as a ghoul. They're basically like these, the best way I can describe them is like X-Men, and you know how like X-Men there's like mutants and shit. That's basically what a ghoul is. Basically, these mutant ghouls are like these mutant characters with these weird freaking things in their back, and they can use really cool, awesome powers and shit. They're really badass in this anime, I'm not gonna lie. So I could basically actually call this like the X-Men of anime. So so anyway, basically it's about him and his struggle on really him becoming a ghoul and hiding his identity of him ever becoming a ghoul in the first place. And basically, ghouls only can eat the flesh of humans. They can't eat normal human food or else they'll vomit and throw up. So it's basically just him trying to struggle to keep his inner insanity intact. And that's basically Tokyo Ghoul. It's basically Kaneki's struggle. Now, again, first things first, I want to say that yes, of course, like I said previously, there will be a second season to this anime. Now, just to say it right now, even though there's a second season might come up, I still have problems with the first season, the season right now. So even though there's a second season coming out, I'm not going to change my opinion until I see the second season, so I know whether to really, you guys know what I mean, right? Right? Just letting you know. So, what are some good things and bad things about this anime? Let's start off with the good things. Good things about this anime is that its animation always goes without saying. It's really good. I like the background detail, the character design, and everything. I really enjoy the animation towards this anime. It's really spot on and really excellent, and I can't really wait to see really more about this in the second season. But I really enjoyed the background and the animation towards this anime. A second good thing is the characters. There are some characters in this anime, which I'll get into later, who are really, really, really good and developed. Like, they're all not really developed, but they are really, really solid characters in this anime. The characters that really come into mind to me is this guy named Amon, I forgot his freaking name, but basically, he comes out on like this sort of badass type character, and he really is a badass. And and you really see a little connection in their relationship with his little partner called Madao, and he is really, really one-dimensional in this anime. He is really, I'm kind of really upset because apparently in the manga towards this anime, he has like a really tragic past, and I would like to see more, but it only had its 12 episode run. But hopefully in the second season we'll get a little more into some of these characters' past. Then it comes Kaneki, our main protagonist of this anime, and what I have to say about this kid. I have sort of mixed feelings towards the main character, Kaneki. Sometimes he like attempts to really keep his cool and keep his sanity intact, but to be honest, he has done literally nothing in this anime except like towards the end of the anime, which we'll get into that pretty shortly. But there are like moments in this anime where I just want to strangle the living shit out of it. It reminds me of freaking Amano Yukiteru from freaking Mirai Nikki. Listen, I do not need another Amano Yukiteru or Yukiteru Amano, whatever version of Mirai Nikki you saw. I don't want, another rehashed version of this guy. I mean, come on. I already had enough with this fucker. I don't need to see a rehashed version of this fucker. But Kaneki, though, he's sort of a little different from any of the characters. Like, yeah, sure, there are moments where you just want to really punch him in the freaking throat. There are a few moments in the anime where you do really sympathize with the main protagonist as he really struggles to keep his insanity inside him. He really is such an amazing. He's like an okay protagonist. I'm just saying he's okay. He really does nothing though until towards the end, which I'm really about to get into right now. The end. The torture, dude. That's all I have to say. The torture. A friend of mine actually would get the reference, but the torture. Oh, buddy, oh boy. A little spoiler, by the way. Oops, sorry. But wow, what? That's when you really actually sympathize. That was like the moment where I kind of really did sympathize with Kaneki. And sure, not much of these characters' pasts and really been developed. Like, I really wanted to see more, which we'll get into my problem pretty shortly. But what I really enjoyed about this anime was the ending. Was the best freaking ending of the entire anime, dude. That ending. Oh my lord. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my lord. It was insane. It was just like pure insanity when it came to this anime. It's ending. Now, as much as I really did enjoy this anime, there were actually a few. Oh, by the way, the action scenes are pretty intense. Like, there were like a few, but even though the action scenes were, action scenes, I can't really speak today, were really short length. They weren't like 5 minutes long. I would like to see more of the action scenes, but they were only like 5 minutes, and it was really upsetting. It was really sad. Oh well. So, the action scenes were pretty intense. Now, going in to the cons of this anime. Even though I know that there is a second season, I just keep saying this, guys. I know there's a second season, but I'm going to review the first season. I'm not reviewing the entire anime because there's a second season coming out. No, I'm reviewing the first season and the first season only. Okay? So get that straight into your head, guys. And let me tell you my problems with the first season. Even though I really did enjoy Tokyo Ghoul as a whole, there were a big amounts of problems with this anime. Like, a few of them I can think of are lack of exploration in this anime. Dude, why was like the secret government or this government organization called CCG invented? Why do they hate ghouls so much? How is a ghoul made? Why do they divide these why do they divide Tokyo into like these wards, as they call it? Why is Rise basically the girl that made Kaneki a ghoul? Why is she like just like the most wanted ghoul of all time? Why? Why, you morons? Even though, hell, second season, that might fix the problem, but I would like to see more. There were a few characters out there that were really lacked of development at all in this anime. Few of which I can think of was, of course, like I actually mentioned before, this guy named Madao. He was really underdeveloped, and I felt like he was one-dimensional in this anime. Although there was like a teensy little thing about him, I would have liked to see more. Then there's the past between the Toka, this girl named Toka who comes out as like this really huge ruffian badass girl, but like I really felt no bond and connection between her and Kaneki. You know, all she ever does in this anime is make fun of the poor kid and just freaking flat out murder people. Like that's all she does. She's like, oh god, ugh, fuck. But so that's basically tying into one of my problems, is that not only it was a lack of exploration, but there was a lack of development between these characters, and I felt really no bond or connection with any of these characters and any of their growth and chemistry. There was none of it. There was none of it in this anime, where it really pissed me off. It did a freaking origami on me. Oh my god. I just realized another one. This anime was overly hyped by mainstream. We're talking not just the mainstream, but the fans in general. My lord. All I felt like, for like the last 3 days, all I've been seeing is Tokyo Ghoul, 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 Tokyo Ghoul's the shit, Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Ghoul, the torture, Tokyo Ghoul, what the fuck? I'm like really running out of saliva shit, man. Oh my god. But that's, and there were like a few little nitpicks that I really had with this anime, but they weren't really that serious. And I'm not really going to go into that until. But what I can say that is really, really, really good about Tokyo Ghoul is that it is really, really interesting. It has an interesting story. It has interesting characters. I really found myself indulged with these characters, and they really were were outstanding individuals. So that's why the final verdict of Tokyo Ghoul, from a scale through 1 through 10, it's gonna get at least a 7.5. Keep in mind, I know there is a second season, and I will be on first online waiting to actually watch Tokyo Ghoul. I really can't wait to see what the second season holds. And by the way, another problem that I had with this anime was that its ending, its huge cliffhanger ending, there were like a bunch of fight scenes at the end. I'm not going to spoil the ending at all, but just saying there were fight scenes waiting to happen, but they never happened. Just saying. But anyway, 7.5 out of 10. That's what Tokyo Ghoul's final verdict. Now, I want to know, what did you guys think of Tokyo Ghoul? Did you like it? Did you find it dissatisfying, the ending? But did you also find out it was, like, invigorating and so intense that you just want to shit your fucking pants? Let me know. So anyway, thank you guys for taking the time out of your busiest day to actually watch my videos. And if you want, leave a comment, and I will be there to reply immediately. If not, maybe shortly. But anyway, I will see you guys later for the next review. Till then, this is the Crimson Assassin, signing out. Peace, YouTube.